In the West, in old Calovia. That's where men are men.
Hello, everybody. I'm not quite ready yet. It's going to take me another minute or so, but I am here, and that's the important thing. Funny thing. Yesterday, someone showed me one of my old videos and said, why are you talking in this abnormally high voice? Little did they know that in my old videos, I was talking in an abnormally low voice. I was doing a pirate software back then. If you check my old videos, seriously, I was pulling a pirate software and doing a fake deep voice. It's really fucking funny. Give me a second. Give me a second. We're not there yet, unfortunately. Let me see here. Think that'll do it. All right, there we go. Yeah. Anyway, people have like started a conspiracy theory that I'm training my voice, which has led me to wonder if I should try to train my voice. Not because of any, internal reason, but rather people trying to transvestigate me has led me to wonder if I could do better voice readings, Like, anyway, it's really funny. Yeah, we started off with this clip called the West Weald Rumor from, what do you call it? The West Weald Rumor from Oblivion. That was what we started out with because of all the nonsense that's been going on in the Twitters. Here we go. This is it.
In the West, in old Calovia. That's where men are men. That's the Gold Coast, West Weald, and Calovian Highlands.
Anyway. As fun as this is, it's actually still too hot for this. Yes. Missed your opportunity to use a voice changer for April Fools? Yeah, but at the same time, I'd rather not be at the whim of a schedule. I always thought that if I'm going to prank people, it's not going to be on April 1st because everyone's expecting it then, I can sound like Kermit the Frog. That sounds great. Yeah. I would definitely pay money to be able to do a perfect Kermit the Frog voice. Let's see. What else we got going on here? Nobody expects the April 2nd. I actually did a Spanish Inquisition. Like you said, you did the Spanish Inquisition meme, right? Well, I was actually playing Final Fantasy XIV, and we did that the other day. Yeah, about a week ago. Anyway, let me see here. What do we got? Coffee. Brand new coffee. Yes, yes. All right. You DM me epic ambience for my next D&D session. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. I'm still skimming. Yeah, yeah. So before we get started on the Skyrim, it's kind of funny. There was a person on the Twitters who got very angry at my latest my latest video. You know the video I put up, right? For those who don't know, I recently put up a video, a tiny discussion on your character. I talked about role-playing games, Elder Scrolls, stuff like that, right? But over the last like five videos or so, I've been pulling out the IKEA shark. I've been doing puns at the same time. Like most people who, like a lot of people caught on, but the people who get outraged on Twitter are LARPers, right? They're really fucking stupid people, and so they exploded after I finally just gave up and wore a wig for a section of that video. I'm gonna pull it up right now, but yeah, it's really really funny. Hold on. So okay, got my video here. I was talking about Chrono Trigger, right? If I go over, I'm trying to find the actual like part because here it is. Okay, after like leaving breadcrumbs, expecting people to like pick up on it, and a lot of people did, to be fair, and it was the right type of people who picked up on it, right? The people who get angry they're stupid. So I had to finally just drop a particular scene right here, where I was just in a full like cat ears, like maid brim, wig, pink tie, right? I did the whole I did the whole thing for this, and then I of course had the staff of Blaha, you know, the IKEA shark. But I had all of that together as like one package that was like unavoidable to the camera because like for the longest time I'd been pulling out these little you know, little things. I've been making puns, and you know, again, the right type of people picked up on it instantly, but then the angry like Twitter people and the Kiwi Farms people, it took them like ages. They just it was like a trickle. Like the outrage wasn't really there. And so what happened this time was they saw this. I got the wig, I got the ears, I got the IKEA shark, and you know, like this is called the like boy motor meme, right? I got all that together, and I shit you not, the explosion was hilarious. Let me see here. Yeah, it was a like an overtly racist account. We're talking like a person who like will straight out say in public, not too fond of brown people. It's like, oh, yeah, that's the type of person I made angry. Okay, so people said I was doing it just to own the chuds, but the reality is I do what I want because I want, and none among you have the strength to stop me. Also, it's really fucking funny when people get angry about it. So, what he did was he posted a giant Twitter thread about it, and it was really funny because let me try to find the actual one. He deleted his account after I called him a bundle of repressed fetishes that he's hiding from his wife. He just straight up deleted his account. But let me see here. Hold on. Hold on. It was okay. I got it. So this is it, right? This thread was linked to me by someone else. I had him blocked for being rude to people. I do that. I do that all the time. Like I block people for being rude to other people. I look at it and I'm like, I don't want you coming into a conversation with me later based on how you're interacting with this other person, right? And I was just yeah. So point is he mentioned like sissy hypno or something like that, and I'm just like he meant, see, this is from an account that no longer exists, right? He mentioned sissy hypno unprompted. No doubt a bundle of fetishes he's keeping from his wife. I blocked everyone in the thread. Easy to do. I like making fun of outraged people, but I'm not a masochist. Amusement, and then out the airlock they go. That's how it works. That's why we got the block function. It's really fun. Anyway, yeah, I ended up blocking like about 100 people. It was really funny. So yeah, he ended up deleting his account because two reasons. First, he had a picture of his hand, and it was like a fat hand. So everyone was just like posting the picture of his fat hand. That's number one. I wouldn't do that. I don't see a reason to body shame people. I think that's inappropriate. But I did call him a bundle of repressed fetishes, and then a few minutes later he deleted his account. So, you know. I think it was more him hiding it from his wife that was the because he was talking about how much he what do you call it? He was talking about how normal he was and how he was married and all this stuff. It's like, okay, if you are normal and you're married, does your wife know? It's like, I'm not normal. Everyone knows I'm not normal. It's that simple. Like, I'll flat out tell you I'm a pervert. So what? Anyway, too soft for Twitter. His ass goes back to Instagram. I don't know. I think it's like one of several accounts. I'm just guessing. I think it's one of several accounts. But being normal is overrated. Correct. Absolutely correct. Now, someone said I was just doing it to own the chuds. First of all, I don't know what a chud is. I don't care what a chud is. But I enjoy doing things, and like, it pissing people off is an extra bonus. Because the internet invests way too much into what other people do. My goodness. I got told, "You are a man," to which, I respond with,
In the West, in old Calovia, that's where men are men.
Yeah.
Release the Sadukar!
Azriel, thank you for the 68 months. That is quite some time. Okay. What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. In fact, I said that last time they asked me who what a woman was. I said a miserable pile of secrets as well. Okay. What do we gotta do? Jeez. We gotta kill General Fox Carius. We gotta go do that. My goodness. Yes, exactly. I can bench you. I'm working on my strength, okay? It's taking a while, but I am working on it. For those who don't know, I'm 6'5", and I'm working on my strength, okay? Like, I don't know what kind of stereotype you have in your head, but Let me see here. Yeah, I'm not quite that strong yet, but I'm getting there. Okay. We knocked over this boat, killed everyone. We're gonna continue our journey this way. We're heading through Solstheim. I only have like like 2 or 3 hours total, like somewhere in that range. I'm gonna have to go do other stuff today. Gonna be busy. My goodness. Okay. You have a friend who's a femboy VTuber, but he's 6'3" and 400 pounds of pure muscle. Wow. Wow. Whoop. That is a burnt Spriggan. Parry! Yes. Former basketball player. Yes. Yes, I did basketball in school. True. It's true. Anyway. My goodness. But yeah, someone said that I was X, Y, and Z. And I asked them, that's a nice opinion. Did a Twitter user give it to you? Elongated muskrats X. Okay. What? Yes, exactly. Oh, what? No. I'm afraid I would definitely... I had someone actually ask me, what do you mean you don't like sissies? What you're doing is basically the same. And I'm like, you're very lucky that you're just on the internet and not somewhere I could do violence unto. I'm just saying. That's why I was just thinking that. I didn't say it to them, but you know. I am, yeah. Alright. I am big, I am strong, and I'm confident in myself. But it's really, really funny. Yeah. Well, I'm not just a meme, but, no. No. As soon as you hammer one down, more appear. Let's see. How long you can go without purchasing more cigarettes? John, like, if it comes down to it, you should probably consider, like vaping or something like that. It's not as cool as cigarettes, but, it'll get you the nicotine that your body craves without, you know, like, actively killing you, which is what cigarettes do. I don't recommend any of the above, mind you. I really don't. I'm just saying. I hear this jingling. But the jingling's outside. I don't think it's at the grotto. Let me check this. Hold on. I'm trying to climb on the roof. Fuck. Oh, there's a Hearthstone deposit. Nice. I'm gonna go after that after I get out of here. Yeah. Mantling the meme. Something like that, yes. I wouldn't say I'm just memes. Let's see. You went cold turkey with cigarettes and after you smoked a pack daily? Fair enough. You're doing a vape every time you feel like smoking? Yeah. You just do one puff? Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Listen to this one. My nights have been impossible to bear without you.
Men aren't
I
good or
beg
bad.
of you.
They're
Please
just
depart
men.
that blasted
Honor
life
can't feed
and
hungry
return to
people.
solitude at once.
Unfortunately.
Here we go, then. I'm checking one more thing really quick in a different window. Those people never shut up. Okay, we should be good to go. Lol. Okay.
No more. What a fool.
Do you
Yeah.
think he's the one we left in the tunnel?
Who cares? Nods all look the same to me.
Wait. Did you hear that? Sounds like those ash spawn are back.
Living outside the walls is a risk.
At least if the other Nord
These
returns,
cigars
they'll
don't
take
come
care of
nosing
him.
around.
Here we go. Killing you first. You die, parry. Okay, what are you gonna do about it, huh? Huh? What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, the bash didn't do anything. In fact, you are weak. I cleared your house, burned your corpse. Okay, we're good. Is that a lantern? Yeah, it's a lantern and divine armor. Yeah, yeah. Okay, lucky you have asthma. You couldn't smoke if you wanted to. I understand that. Lusty Argonian Maid, volume... Oh, there's an arch nemesis down here somewhere. Yeah. There's one more guy. He's inside this section. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Wizards. Now that's power.
That's power! Got them both. Hello, hello. All right. We are checking. My goodness. I can hear enemies behind me. I think they're back at the entrance. Black Bear Ancient Nord Gauntlets. These look great. Staff of Maul of Repulsion. It just knocks undead away. Makes sense. Storm Greatsword belongs in the museum. Storm Mace. Storm Rapier. Nice. We're getting Stalrim items. You feel a strange force pulling you. Pulling me? Pulling me where? Strange force?
I should go back to picking pockets and windmill.
Pulling me? Pulling me where?
Chance of an accident, skull.
There's a dark tunnel down there. Hold on. What? What strange force is pulling me? I don't understand. There was something in that chest. I may have just looted everything. This might be concerning. Let's see. Were there any books I missed? It said a strange force pulling me. And I'm a little confused as to what that is. There's some letters. It's in the dark tunnel. Yeah, but I want to clear all these guys first. I don't want anyone following me. Hello there, Harry. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it, huh? Huh? No, you're dead. You're next. Harry. Anyone else? No. No, no one else. Okay. So we're going to, yeah, we're gonna try the trap door, the dark tunnel. It's a pretty high lock, but I feel like we can do it. First, we're gonna use Gonar's Greed to loot all the corpses at once. Bam. Yeah. I don't know. Seeing like these Dwemer mechanisms here makes me wonder if there's something like special. A Temerian shield? Really? Does it have the crest of Hyrule on? Yes, yes it does. Okay. Nice. We found one of the relics we can fix at one of the altars. I'm gonna try sitting in this chair and see what happens. The answer is nothing. Nothing happens. Okay. Let's try again. So, hello, hello. Let me check a thing. What do we got? I'm closing a bunch of windows in the background that are just like filling up space. Okay. Roll. Right. We can go. I need to open this lock. Speaking of which, hold on, let me check my skills real quick. Yeah, I want to go to lock picking. I want to grab a very specific one. Is vanilla or modded? Oh yeah, these are definitely the vanilla constellations, for sure. For sure. These are canon. All right, yeah, very much canon, exactly. All right. Let's get going. It's over here. Got it. Hell yeah. According to Dac0da, everything's people take that a little too literally. According to Dac0da, like, all your headcanons are canon to your headcanons. Like, everything's okay to have. Yeah. The boob armor's canon. Only we have the boob armor. No one else. We've set that up specifically so all the other no other NPC has jiggle physics. Only we do. And for those who don't know, NVIDIA had a press conference. Here we go. Let me pull it open. Yeah. Got it. So people will know about this.
The more GPUs you buy, the more money you save. That's right. The more GPUs you buy, the more money you save.
See, because what they did is they took their CUDA cores to, what do you call it? And they were trying to initially sell you on better encoding, but then they realized those CUDA cores could be put to, they could be put to, like, grinding for crypto, right? Mining. And then later, they developed a framework so that your LLMs, your AI neural networks could run off the CUDA cores. But we have a better use for those CUDA cores, a much better use. We have FSMP. Check this out. So, we're running our jiggle physics off of the CUDA cores. That's right. Yes. That's how it works. None of the other characters in the game have jiggle physics. Only our character does. And it's being run off of our graphics card. There you go. Yep. Okay. The only Ohmes-raht Khajiit are elastic people. Jeez. Yes, yes. Exactly. We're in a dark tunnel now. Let's go check it out. Bet my jiggle physics work on the current power grid, unlike LLMs. No, I can run an LLM off my PC. It just is small compared to something like ChatGPT, which is wasteful and dumb. Honestly, LLMs are great as, like, search engines. Like, local search engines. Like, they can skim over your documents and find things in them for you. Better than a find function, because they can be dynamic. That's where their use is. Said ChatGPT is locked behind a paywall. Now, I've never used ChatGPT, so I can't tell you. When I talk about LLMs, I talk about, like, the local ones that I've set up on my own PC. I would never, like, use one of the giant ones. It just sounds stupid. Yeah. I don't need a pattern matching algorithm talking back to me. It's just not necessary. I understand some people want to role play with it, but nah. 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 Role playing alone is intellectual masturbation. For some people, it's literal masturbation. Alright, let's see. Whoop. Damn. There's a Draugr in there. I'm just gonna hit with prolly bolts until it's very dead. It's on a straight line. It was easy. And here, there's two more. Two more Draugr. Level 6. Damn. need to jump over that. Yeah. We got him. Level 6 in there? What the heck? It's all so dark. Can I turn the light? Turn the light on. Hell yeah. Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. My goodness. Yeah. Let's see. What's funny is before the Gemini app, Google already had like a decent assistant that, you know, you'd want to turn off, obviously, when you weren't using it, because you don't want it spying on you. I don't know what's where. There's multiple paths. I guess I'll go down. I found a firebolt tome. Okay. One guy in your university wanted an AI goddess girlfriend. Oh, jeez. That sounds depressing. Is the current mod list on my site? Yes. Well, it's... I'm using Lost Legacy, but I've modified it. Lost Legacy is also old, so the version you're getting is probably not the version that I have. Never mind this Heartstone. I keep recoiling when I hit the wall. Really funny. I got a Heartstone. Okay, good. 2 Heartstones. Mm-hmm. It's depressing what LLMs do to people who can't detect its basic artificiality. Correct. Mm-hmm. Do you know of Xenosaga? Let me see. Hold on. Not in here. Yeah, the AI says, you tell the AI, I am alive. Sorry, you are alive. And it goes, I am alive. Oh my god. That's a good meme. So I thought I had my Xenosaga discs in here. Unfortunately, I do not. But please enjoy this Okame disc. Okame is a great game. Xenosaga is okay. Yeah. I think that it went downhill as they like ran out of resources and had to compress a 6-episode series down to 3 episodes. But no, Xenosaga is pretty cool. Let's see here. Okay. Checking. Artificial intelligence, I don't know about that. Let me see. Yeah. My goodness. No, I think that, like, LLMs are more than just a quote-unquote trend. Like, we had the technology for chatbots before. It's just that they weren't as reactive. You know, people still used them even at their basic level. What I think is copyright law needs to get caught up with the fact that people are using generative AI. And, you know, I think generative AI is okay for personal use, but when it goes commercial, it's costing people jobs. It's not being creative. You know, like, we're basically being sold slop instead of art. Or slop under the guise of art. And I think that's terrible. I think that is terrible on several levels. So, we need consumer protections from being sold AI slop, I think. There are a lot of people out there who are like, buyer beware, they deserve to get ripped off, but anyone who argues in favor of fraud is arguing in favor of a much worse society. And, you know, you may want to look at their moral compass a little. Okay. Yep. And that boat sailed already. The internet has been data mined. Yes, of course. And the question is it going to be are generated creations being used for commercial use, or are they simply being used for personal use? I mean, it's the same thing of like how people make fan fictions, right? Or like they make fan art. That stuff doesn't technically belong to them. It's considered derivative works. But I would still have a serious problem with it being, you know, again, sold commercially. That's, yeah. So when we see AI slop being sold, it's like, ew, you know? I think that there are valid use cases for generative AI, but those are either personal or in the concept art stages. I think that when it goes to the consumer stage, we need to like really scrutinize, should this be allowed? That's my opinion anyway. LLMs, which is different from generative AI, by the way, is really, really good for like organizing and stuff. If it's in a and I need to emphasize this, in a non-vital role. There are a lot of people out there who don't realize that LLMs, by their very design, will have delusions. It can't be avoided. Like, they are flawed. It's a flawed technology from the ground up. And if they're going to fix that problem with them, they're going to have to do it, like, they're going to have to basically reinvent LLMs, like the entire neural network concept from scratch, if they want to make sure it never has a delusion again. So in its current incarnation, it can never, ever be trusted. I got an amulet of Mara, that's cool. It can never be trusted with a life or death task. It must always be supervised by a human. Anyway, this sunken chest requires a key. Kind of cool. Don't know what else is down here. This area seems pretty neat. Yep. Okay. I need my circlet of omnipotence. Gonna keep going. Wait, I see there are enemies over here. Enemies that way. I challenge you. I assume you'll all wake up. Yeah. I freaking knew it. Yep. Here we go. Damn. That basically killed me. I survived with a fraction of health, but that was scary. Okay. So. My goodness. Yep. Did you hear about the lawyers who let the AI write their brief? Oh. Oh. They did it again after attempting to fix the issue. I mean, I know, like, in the earlier generations of, what do you call it, of LLMs. In the earlier generations, they, like, a lawyer got disbarred for doing it because it was citing cases that didn't exist. The judge was just like, what the fuck am I reading? You know, trying to, like, consulting with everyone at his disposal, trying to figure out how the hell, hold on. Oh, jeez. Try again. Try again. Damn it. This hurts. No. Fuck. I'm trying my best here. This one is weaker than the other one, thankfully. Yeah. Alright. Mm-hmm. Almost all the ones, yeah, made up in cases or citing it didn't make the argument they claimed correct. Yeah. You are ready to pounce. I'm fighting all of these. I want to clear them all. But yeah. The justice system is one of those life or death situations where where an LLM can never be allowed to go without like complete human supervision due to the inherent design flaw within LLMs that causes it to have delusions. Even if you like trained one to be a quote-unquote perfect lawyer, it would still have an unacceptable failure rate. We had chat bots in the labs in the 1970s. I know because I had a chat bot on my computer in my 486X Intel back in like 1993. It was programmed in BASIC. You know the programming language. Okay. Let's see what we got. I got the chest key. I know where the chest is. Cool. This way. Let's go. Failure rate of 10% is unacceptable because of interpreting case law wrong. Yes, yes, exactly. When you're talking about life and death situations, like, you have to have human oversight. Because a human would have to be to blame. And a human can learn from their mistakes. An LLM can't learn from their mistakes because an LLM doesn't perceive mistakes as being a thing. I need to find the chest key. I know it was around here somewhere. Oh, destroyed Centurion and a silver garnet ring. What a nice thing down here. My goodness. All right. Let's see. HAL 9000. Jeez. Okay. Let me have a peek at this really quick. One sent me a thing, and I'm just triple checking it to make sure there's nothing wrong with it before I say okay and hit enter. Yeah, everything's fine. Okay. Enter. It's preparation for stuff that I have to do later today. Like, this isn't going to be a long stream. I have a bunch of things I got to do today. I just thought that I would take advantage of the stream to talk about the insane people on the tweeters. Oh, by the way, that that account that I mentioned earlier that was like racist, like openly racist, I should say, and what do you call it? Like making up shit. The one who, like, it was Janeway. Like, he went by Janeway from, like, Star Trek. That was his identity. It's really fucking funny. All I can think of is maybe he saw the episode where they killed Tuvix or something. and internalize that's what Janeway is. I don't know. Okay. Let's go through here. I don't see the chest, unfortunately. This is a flooded lab. Let's go inside. No, I think it's just hilarious. Yeah. Racist AI. No. We were talking about something earlier before you came in. Someone started a big big Twitter thread where they said that that I'm definitely you know what's this? A Dwemer lever. How nice. What's in this chest? A refined crystal bow. That looks nice. What do you call it? My dressing up really infuriated this person. Broken lever. Oh well, it is broken. Fair enough. I showed examples of how we triggered him earlier. It was funny. Okay. Video games. You're a brave person for letting people comment on your tweets. Oh, I just, you know, like, you can see the hidden tweets, like, all the time. Like, you can go to my tweets and see, like, 3 or 4 hidden ones. Hide, block, done. Hide, block, done. Unless you want to give me lots and lots of attention. Like, if you want to swarm it with bots, then you're going to start giving me lots of attention. Like, the algorithm's going to work overtime. And, okay, I think I need to go to the left, but I need to figure out how to get, like, underwater. Hiding comments, blocking people. Yep. I do it all the time. Because I like having an orderly area. And, I like having it without, you know, slurs and stuff. I can, straight up show you. I have, when you comment on my YouTube channel itself, there's actually a whole, series of keywords that trigger the, held for review system. Most slurs, for example, you know, when people try to get into arguments with each other, that usually triggers it too. No, I make absolutely certain to lock that shit down. Yeah. Okay. My goodness. You're a teacher, not a janitor? I am here to have fun. That is my priority on the internet, is enjoyment. Beyond everything else. When people want to have a debate club, they can definitely have it somewhere else. Can't find that chest. I was looking for a treasure chest in like a corner in a grotto. And, okay, I've got to go back up to that section, yes. Where the platforms were. Pretty sure it was over there. We'll go back to the entrance. Because, yeah. My goodness. But no, everything I do is in service to having fun. I'm certain there are people out there who want to be political. And they, how slow is your progression in the game? I mean, we're level 78, but we're also 362 hours in, so how slow is the progression? I'd say that it's tied to experience points and not to skills, so yeah. Hold on. I heard something over here. Must have been my imagination. Sorry. We could go that way, but I think that's busted. There's a Centurion over there. Let's figure this out. But yeah. Okay, we'll go down here. Am I using a whip? This is the Vampire Killer. So, for those unaware, the Vampire Killer is the, what do you call it? The Belmont Whip. What we did is we gathered all the sub-weapons. The, what do you call it? The stopwatch. Yeah, we got the stopwatch. The, throwing... hold on. Yeah. The throwing axe, cross, dagger, as well as the holy water. Then, after we got all of these together, we were able to perform a ritual under Bloodlit Throne where we were able to restore the Vampire Killer's full power by fighting the Whip's memory of Richter Belmont. After we did that, we successfully killed Harkon with it. Yes. I wonder if Ecclesia is great. I prefer Aria of Sorrow, but... Oh, I found it. I found the place. Chest is down here. Yes. Here we go. Where's that chest? Should be around here somewhere. I saw it before. I am, of course, blind, deaf, and dumb. So, you know, 'tis what it is. But yes. Love that I'm using accurate bikini armor for the Ohmes-raht. Yes. Elder Scrolls 1 box art bikini armor is very important. Where was it? Should be like over here. There it is. We got it. We got a life device and a few other things. Let's look at life. Hold on. Lift key device. Okay, so this is the key to get advancing in the dungeon any further. Fair enough. That's fine. That was the lift key. So, where to next? I guess we'll try going up there. Just have to figure out how to get over there. Yeah. But you'll notice I have the glider as well as perfectly normal abilities called songs. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, Manure to the Forest. Let's see, Nocturne of Shadow. Song of Healing, Passing, Soaring, Storms, Time. Song of Time allows us to move blocks, of course. We got those songs are pretty important. See, in order to use those, we have to use the Ocarina of Time. That's what allows us to activate those song powers. Hyrule was in a previous Kalpa, or time cycle. And in that time cycle, the hero never appeared. The world was destroyed. Ganon rose up and managed to dominate most of the kingdoms, but eventually was eaten along with the rest of the world. Yep. Let's go up here. What's this? An enchanter. How nice. Dwarven Mall. Does this enchanter work? Yes, it does. It is. My goodness. Okay. I think we're done. I need to use the Ayleid Waystone. We're gonna drop everything off here. Yes. The Wind Waker exists, but it's unfortunately hidden from me at this time. I'm putting everything away in this chest really quick. Most of this stuff belongs in the gallery. Mm-hmm. You said Lost Legacy is a site of your only full Skyrim playthrough, which is funny because you don't use Legacy of the Dragonborn. I like Legacy of the Dragonborn quite a bit, but I understand why people who are trying to tell a character story that is unique and interesting would not play it, because the whole point of Lost Legacy, or Legacy of the Dragonborn, I should say, is to, like, gather everything. It's a collectathon. So it transforms the point and purpose of the game. But that said, I've recognized Skyrim as, for me at least, not really a role-playing game, more an open-world sandbox adventure game. And, you know, people will argue over what makes an RPG an RPG. I think I made a video about that recently. But, yes. Legacy of the Dragonborn, I wouldn't say it embraces what Skyrim is, but it definitely embraces one of the stronger aspects of Skyrim. I mean, that's a good way to phrase it. Yeah. My goodness. Okay. Do that. I need to grab one thing to eat, though. My goodness. Here we go. Hold on. Yeah, you say it's no RPG, but you'd be surprised how much pushback you'll get for that opinion, LOL. Again, it's the reason why I made my most recent video, is once every year or so we got to talk about what makes an RPG an RPG. And I had one guy disagree with me based on the fact that indie tabletop games exist. That just sounds like, okay, weird, but then someone else disagreed on the premise that like, they played D&D recently and it was really pigeonholy. And I'm like, yeah, if you played D&D recently, you're talking about D&D 5, which is balanced like a video game. D&D 5 is like, look at old D&D, it's balanced like a war game. Then middle D&D was balanced in a unique way. And then late D&D is balanced like a video game. It's really funny. Let's see. We're gonna put everything away here except the fortify healths. Yeah. Potion. Okay, apparently this potion for Talvis ain't gonna do it. I gotta go deliver this potion to Tel Mithryn. I gotta get out of this dungeon. We'll come back later, for sure. But first things first, we gotta put our amulet back on. Amulet of the True Tribunal, Amulet of Kings. There it is. Unequip the Waystone. You bet. Alright. Yep. My goodness. I like Pathfinder. Hold on a second. Let me pull this up. Hold on. I'm gonna go over here. I accidentally started my virtual cam. Like, I don't need a virtual cam. That's just unnecessary. Okay, first things first. I'm gonna go to side. I'm gonna turn off my filters because I got like a filter running on the back. It's like, that is completely unnecessary. Okay. Tap and tap. Okay, that should do it. I should be good to go. So, if I show you this right here, we can see that I may have just a little bit of Pathfinder. Just a little bit of Pathfinder. Not a whole lot. Anyway. There we go. Easy peasy. Let's get going. I gotta get out of here. We gotta leave. We gotta go deliver that potion. So, yeah, we gotta deliver the potion over here by tomorrow. We're running out of time. So, Tides of Numenera. Yeah, I agree. It's good. Which way is it? Could be this way. You didn't notice until I switched cameras? True. It's a secret to everybody. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. We're running. I don't know what the hell that was, but it was funny. I like activated and deactivated the glider, so it just kind of failed to open visually, even though it was still doing what it was doing. Like, it was still gliding me. It just visually broke. You wrote one of the item descriptions for Torment Numenera. It was the graves of one of the heroes. Neat. Yeah. I like Planescape Torment. I haven't played it in many, many years, but both Planescape Torment and Torment Tides of Numenera have, like, a lot of role-playing potential, despite, like, actively disincentivizing you from combat. Very interesting stuff. You played Pathfinder? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Pathfinder and Pathfinder 2 are quite different. Pathfinder 1 is like D&D 3.5, but with some optional extras. And the ability to set it in a whole new world. Obviously, Pathfinder's world is one that exists and is, like, you don't have to do any conversions for. But, alas, I can't say I quite enjoy it compared to the Forgotten Realms. If you take the Forgotten Realms out of the Sword Coast, it is spectacular, in my opinion. It's just that, you know, official modules aren't going to do that because they're scared. Okay. Now then, said Pathfinder's complexity for complexity's sake. I mean, Pathfinder 2's better than Pathfinder 1. I am confused and lost now. I don't think I'm supposed to go down. Yeah, going down is where I came from, maybe? I'm confused. Okay. I'm getting out of here the old-fashioned way. I'm going to... Wait, the Dormer compass can only be used outside. Damn it. I don't have a return waymark. Or I could get out of here. This way. See, the mushrooms are gone, so... Let me try to do this. Okay, so yeah, this is just like a small little section. I need to figure out how to get out. Let me check this again. So, yeah, it's got to be up. Got to be up. Yep. When you were younger, you loathed pre-made adventures for the same reason people AI just make your own, bro. Now that you have a 40, 50-hour job, you totally get why people could use them. Yeah. I like the idea of, like, the Strahd modules and stuff. I think there's definitely stuff to take from them. But, if you play them as written, they're kinda awful, actually. My goodness. Let me see here. Okay. Right. John, I missed your comment over there. That is mildly scary for, you know, being new to a relationship. But I do understand it. That's something you may want to talk out. Trapdoor key! Hooray. Okay, I see what's going on. We got to get to Tel Mithryn as soon as possible. Yes. You took my advice for what if Oblivion was good, downloaded better cities. It completely broke your game. I don't recommend playing heavily modded Oblivion anymore. I tried to make it work, but heavily modded Oblivion is a struggle. So if you want to play with better cities, get a mod pack that has already gotten like 1 billion compatibility patches and got everything in the right order, because it's going to take you like a week or more of testing to get that. Yeah. Okay, we gotta go. We're running out of time. We have to be at Tel Mithryn by tomorrow, which means we're going around the fort. We're not pissing off the enemies at the fort. Solstheim adventures. I did want to go to a few places and check a few things out, but I don't want to piss off the fort. Ooh, Red Mountain looks kind of cool from here. Nice. You're still surprised at how painful it is to mod Oblivion compared to Morrowind? Well, Oblivion was just put together with sticks and glue. Away Shrine! Activate! Yes! Hold on a second. Oh, cultists. Really? Okay, she's dead. Yep. Whoa. You're next. Memeable cultists.
None shall stand against me.
Yes. None shall stand to oppose him. Okay. Now we'll take everything with Gonar's Greed. There it is. My goodness. Okay. So, let's keep it up. You've been going on for 4 years, not a new relationship. Oh, you're not opposed to it. I see. Well, if you're not opposed to it and you're comfortable with starting a family with her, that sounds pretty awesome, John. Yeah. I've mentioned this earlier, but or in previous streams, but I'm working on that myself right now. We've had some medical complications, but we're trying. Yeah. Okay, let's take the Zora's helmet off because we don't need to do that. This way, Shrine can teleport us to like anywhere else, so we're no longer disconnected. Now that we've activated this way shrine, we're no longer disconnected from the rest of Skyrim. We can freely travel between locations. Now that we've, yeah, Solstheim is now connected to the way shrine network. Okay, what I need to do is switch my helmet. I need the Circlet of Omnipotence. That's better. Yes. My goodness. Okay. So, yeah, this is the Lost Legacy mod loadout. And what do you call it? I've added like 30 extra plugins on top of it. You can go to my website. It'll be in my link tree. Mr. Sir. Mr. Sir passed away last year, unfortunately. He's a good kitty, but he was blind and confused all the time. Yep. Alright, let's see. Gonar's Greed. Whoop. Was it last year or was it earlier this year? Unfortunately, time is passing me by very quickly. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Roderick. You're full of shit in the most delightful way possible. Made my day. Alright, looks like the ash hoppers are fighting that Spriggan. I'm gonna kill the Spriggan first, then fight the ash hoppers. There we go, perfect. Whoop. Come on. Damn it. Okay. Gonar's Greed. There we go. I'm gonna grab this Heartstone deposit. I need to gather all the Heartstone deposits I can. Yeah. We should be fine. I think we can get 3 of them. Yeah. Yeah, we got 3 Heartstones. That's nice. Okay. Half-Life 3 be looking weird? Yes, yes it is. I need to get to Tel Mithryn as soon as possible. That's our goal. Good, good, good. We're on our way. Bloody Grove. Oh. Hello, Ash Spawn Immolators. Wait. Stop it. Parry. I managed to parry one and I got stabbed in the back. Irritating. We're fine. We killed them all. We killed them all! Where's the rest of the ash? I'm missing one thing. What's this? Chest is empty. Bone meal there. Who are you? A dead man. Here's something. Must have been my imagination. Let's get to Tel Mithryn. We gotta go there. PS2 demake of Half-Life 2. That sounds hilarious. Yeah. Wait. Put Half-Life 2 into the original Source engine. That would be great. Heartstone armor? Maybe. Uh-huh. Self-inserting yourself into a game. Ooh, yes. Okay, we gotta move away from this guy. I want to discover that stone real quick. Let me add that to my map. Oh, just have a map. That's the Sunstone. Cool. Alright. Let's... Skatillas! Wait, the Skatillas are fighting an Ash Creeper. What the hell? Oh, those are Tektites. Okay, that makes more sense. We get Tektite jelly. Nice. Yeah. Oh, is this a Skatilla house? Hold on. Yeah, this is an abandoned spider house. If we go over here, we can use our Skatilla tokens to create heart containers. The heart container would be nice, but Stone of Agony, rupees, bomb flower. I'd love to be able to plant a bomb flower. Nothing I can do here. Okay. Let me see. You often fall into a situation where you just start collecting everything and everything. I understand that. Zelda. But by Zelda, do you mean do you mean Castlevania? Or did you mean let's see. I mean there is some Zelda here, as you can see, like a little bit. But yeah, we gotta finish this off. I think that's a... Damn it. Yeah, white gold Skatilla. That comes with a Skatilla token we can use. Nice. The Skatilla, the what we call gold Skatillas don't attack anybody. But I mean, it comes down to the amount of insanity that is in this loadout. I have 2,000 relics in the gallery right now. We're playing as an Ohmes-raht Khajiit. Yeah, this playthrough it's brand new. We were only 362 hours into the playthrough, so you know. Twitch deletes the VODs, but on YouTube I have a playlist of every section. So, it's pretty cool. Let me see here. Yeah, we're good. Hello there.
Huh?
Yeah. I have that potion.
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
It's delivered. What's a heartstone?
Heartstones are only found on Solstheim, as far as I know. Master Neloth believes they may be fragments from inside Red Mountain that were flung here during the huge eruption 200 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Are you practicing a spell?
Yes, I'm trying to summon an Ash Guardian. I'm just having trouble deciphering Master Neloth's handwriting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean to be rude, but I need to concentrate.
I don't mean to be rude.
Why are you out here? Aren't you supposed to be in the tower assisting Master Neloth?
Summoning work.
You said Relics of Hyrule isn't finished. Relics of Hyrule is finished. It's big, but it purposefully doesn't have any quests. In other words, its main quest is actually you gathering all the very particular things to start at start certain things, right? Activate certain events and get access to certain dungeons and certain sections of dungeons. Like, the more relics of Hyrule you gather, the more of the world, or sort of say, the hidden parts of the world open up.
I'm trying to get this Ash Guardian spell to work. Now let me concentrate. Besides, shouldn't you be worrying about the damage to the tower?
Master Neloth has tasked Alenia with repairing the tower. Why not you do it in the lab, where it would be safer for all of us?
The lab is too small. Also, I need the ashy soil. Master Neloth knows what I'm doing. No need to bother him about it, though. He's quite busy at the moment.
Don't tell on me, he said. Don't tell on me. Let's see here. Okay. We're waiting. He said he had plans to add more to the mod. Fair enough. Well, I'm just saying, like, you can get a full experience out of it right now. Without, like, if he plans to add more, he plans to add more.
Wrong.
Idle?
Just let me get
they're all idols. I have like 30 randomly generated idols.
The book has something.
We don't get many visitors. Is there something you need?
Hello. What is this place?
Tel Mithryn. It's the home of Master Neloth.
Yeah.
You may have heard of him. He's a famous Telvanni wizard.
Famous Telvanni wizard. Okay. Are you one of Neloth's apprentices?
No. Talvis is his apprentice. I'm his steward.
I see.
I manage the day-to-day affairs of Tel Mithryn.
Okay. Crimson Desert. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing, I'm looking forward to playing Crimson Desert in a few years when it's cheap and I'm also not playing, like, 14 games. Let's see. Hold on a second.
Work with me here. Complicated talk. The more you buy, the more you save. Okay.
Fuck off, NVIDIA. Okay. Let me see here. What were we doing? Jace. Okay. We were talking about the YouTube channel. Give me a sec. Just gonna go to streams really quick. No problem. Yeah. So we've got Skyrim, Fallout, Daggerfall, Kid Icarus Uprising, Shadow of Cerberus, Final Fantasy XIV, Pokemon Crystal Clear, Dark Souls, Terraria, Diablo 2, Dot Hack, Metroid Prime, Minecraft Craft to Exile, and Doom. So we're playing a few games. We're playing a few games. Just a few. Just a few. Hello. Good to see you, Professor. He lives in a giant mushroom?
In Morrowind, the Telvanni grow buildings from special fungus spores. Master Neloth grew one here to be his home. Don't ask me how.
I see. That's it then. Dialogue over. What are we doing next? They're gonna go. That's a steward's house.
Proning.
I'm gonna go up the main mushroom. Yeah.
Oh, rotated. That might work.
Here's Tel Mithryn. Let's go pay a visit. Telvanni Wizard's Tower. It's a busy day for me, so I've got like an hour or 2 at the most before I gotta go. All right. Up we go. Wow, the physics, amazingly terrible. I love it. Awful. Let's see, that's where the staff enchanter is. I already have access to one. How's it going, Neloth?
You again. Didn't I see you in Raven Rock?
Yes, you did. What's this building?
This is a Telvanni Tower. It's my citadel, grown from the spores of the giant fungus trees found in Morrowind.
Sounds good. But I need to mess with something. Give me a moment. Fixing annoyances. Okay. So, I've got light coming in the window, and I want to stop it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, this panel here. Actually, not this panel. This panel gets to stay. But I'll get a different panel, and I'm going to put it over the window real quick. So, give me a second while I do that. It shouldn't be that difficult. Hold on a second. Whoops. And that should do it. Okay. That definitely cut down on the glare. Wow. Let me check the side cam here. Yeah, it definitely cut down on the glare. Everything's nice. Everything works. Triple checking to see if there's anything else I need to grab. I don't think so. There's nothing else I need to grab. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. I used a legal levitation magic. How'd you guess? But you know, the Elder Council doesn't rule Skyrim. So maybe come to think of it, is the Levitation Act still in like the Septim dynasty ended, there's a new empire. I don't know. I don't know. I have no clue what's happening anymore. But the Levitation Act, we could argue, no longer exists. Oh, well. Let's go.
Back in the homeland, there are other Telvanni wizards that have them as well.
I see. Who are the Telvanni? I've heard of the Telvanni of Morrowind.
Of course you have. Everyone has heard of the Master Wizards of Morrowind. We are one of the great houses that rule Morrowind.
Yep. You must be a very powerful wizard.
I am likely the greatest wizard you will ever meet. Who else do you think could create a staff enchanter? If you make yourself useful around here, I might just let you use it.
Wonder how Neloth ended up in this timeline. I have no idea. Considering, like, this is all ridiculous, as you can see. Like, nothing here was written about in the Elder Scrolls, okay? Like, you know, when people say these words are not in the Bible, nothing here was foretold in the Elder Scrolls, I'm afraid. Nothing you're seeing on screen right now, at least. Now then, as I was saying. Yeah, that's right. Get up and walk away. Okay, speaking of which, let's talk. Let's talk, Mr. Chairman.
Where is that ash-sucking steward of mine? Verona?
Verona? How can I help you with your research?
I do have a new spell I'm working on. I hope to be able to conjure ash spawn. If I could get a sample of ash from an ash spawn, that would be quite useful.
I happen to have one.
I've made this special tool that will extract... Well, you don't need to know the details. Just go harvest a sample. Of course, the creature will have to be dead first, but I trust that's something you can bring about.
Yes. Yeah, I can do that. Alright. I'll be back. So, first things first, Let's
It's
get
as if
going.
Tel Mithryn is cursed. Spoiled food, ash spawn attacks, my servants constantly...
We were a member of a Khajiit caravan with no practical skills. The caravan was destroyed, and it turns out we had aptitude for magic. We ended up becoming a we ended up becoming a relic hunter, and then later a vampire slayer. And eventually we settled back into the role of, what do you call it, of a relic hunter, and we've been doing that ever since. Though we did take a moment to save Skyrim at the 300-hour mark. What are you? From the ashes, an Ash Guardian. Guardian. Okay. Completed. Destroy the Ash Guardian. Talk to Talvas. I'll talk to him later. I've got other things I need to do. Where was that ash spawn that attacked me earlier? Like over here. Let me grab this plant. Meow. Exactly. Okay. So, first things first. We're gonna finish harvesting everything. When the world shall see. We're getting thirsty. Do we have any water on us? I need to find that ambush point for the tree. Oh, yeah, we have water. Cool. Drink the water. Good. That should do it. There's the ash spawn. When we pick up the quest, they apparently respawn, which makes sense, considering they want us to be able to do the quest. Alright, hello. Damn it, that hurt. Okay, ready? Ready? Nah, didn't work. Fuck it. Okay, extract the ash. We did it. We'll cast Gonar's Greed and grab the rest and run back to Tel Mithryn. Easy peasy. We got the Veil of Nature spell from one of them. Kind of funny. Oh, well. Let's go. But yeah, yeah. I would very much like to consider, what do you call it, I'd like to get through my Baldur's Gate run as soon as possible and move on to Neverwinter Nights if I have the possibility, you know, the time. We're running out of time, I say. Let's go. We're gonna save before we go in there just in case it crashes or something. Yeah. We did destroy the Ash Guardians, so we'll have to go talk with the apprentice. Yeah, I'm just not really a fan of what I've seen as far as Crimson Desert goes. I think that it'll probably be one of those games I play for like 30 to 60 hours and then never touch again. I don't know for sure, but again, it's not that I'm necessarily saying I don't want to play Black Desert. Crimson Desert. It's that I have like 14 other games I want to play right now. You know? So why spend money when there are other things I want to play? Yeah.
Is it done? Is the Ash Guardian gone?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I destroyed it.
What a relief. Master Neloth surely would have punished me had he found out. I can't pay you, but I could teach you the Ash Guardian spell. Although maybe that doesn't sound like a good idea to you after this. I do have a staff I could give you instead, if you think the Ash Guardian spell is too risky.
Give me the spell.
All right. But remember, don't cast this without a Heartstone. Otherwise, the Guardian will attack everyone, including you.
Sounds great. I got it. Don't cast it with a heartstone.
That's right. Don't be like me and have to learn the hard way. Here's the spell tome and a heartstone so you can try it safely.
I see. What went wrong?
Oh, it turns out that the spell requires a heartstone to cast properly. I didn't have one with me when I cast it. If you cast the spell without a heartstone, it attacks anything in sight.
Good. Follow me. I need your help. I can recruit him if I want to, but I don't really want to recruit him. What I'd like to do instead is go talk to Neloth.
Keeping well.
I finished Neloth's job for me, so the answer is check everything here, just in case. Potatoes, salt pile, salt pile. Salt piles are required for cooking. You can have all the food in the world, but you can't cook it properly without salt. Can I take those feathers? Thank you. Hawk, there he is.
Master, you promised to teach me a new conjuration spell.
That was before you ruined that staff. Fix the staff, and I'll teach you the spell.
Yes, Master. Thank you, Master. I'll fix it right away.
Hey there.
Have you seen Verona? I'm hungry.
I've not seen Verona. I think she's dead. But, I have the ash sample.
Well done. Here are some septums for your troubles. If you come back in a day or two, I should have the spell worked out. You can buy it from Talvis.
I see. I haven't seen Verona.
Well, find her. Tell her I want apple cabbage stew with some canis root tea.
Of course, Master Neloth, as you command.
Finally, someone who recognizes my importance around here.
Right. Give me a second. Before we talk about Verona, I'd like to change my outfit really quick. I'm gonna go over to my merchant attire, which will allow me to buy things for cheap. There we go.
Have you found Verona yet? I could really use some tea.
What do you have for sale?
I might have a few staffs, if you're interested in that sort of thing.
I'd actually like to buy the Sermons of Vivek I haven't put in the gallery yet. That sounds like a deal. Yes, every sermon that isn't in the gallery is going to get grabbed. That counts as a display toward the display count. That is great. Caius Cosades' visit to Uriel's tomb. Yes. Anything else? Caius Cosades' letter. Yes. Fall of Within. Famed artifacts of the temple. Fundamentals of alchemy. Hiding in the shadow. Blessed homilies of Amalexia. Lord Vivek's meeting with Cyrus the Ruthless, Volume 6. Histories of Tamriel, Mara's Tear, Lusty Argonian Maid Society. Wow. I think I've seen that Discord server before. Anyway, Modern Heretics. I can buy Neloth's staff for 1,000? I think I will. Cool. Neverending Cult Notes, already got those. Nord's Lack of a Creation Myth. Progress of Truth, Saint Nerevar, Saints and Seducers. God, that cover. That is not a great cover. I say. Bedazzle the crap out of it. Okay. Azura's Wrath. That is a game with a DLC ending. Unfortunate. Let me see. 50% of your magic damage, your magicka into magic damage. That's an interesting spell. Balefire. Cloud kill. Oh, really? Targets in the cloud are weaker to warlock minions. I see. I see. Let's grab Cloud Kill. I've been using Cloud Kill lately in my Baldur's Gate run. Darkness. Okay, Draining Blast. I see. Yeah, we'll grab that Draining Mist. What else? Hurl into Oblivion. Possession. They will refuse to die upon taking fatal damage fighting for the caster with a frenzy. That's kind of crazy. Pull through shadows. Pulls targets to the caster, reducing their armor. Wow, okay. Reveal secrets, eliminates nearby everything. Cool. Shadow stride, move faster in combat. Dash to the target. Yeah, step through shadows is dash to the target. Cool. I don't think I need any of those staves, but it looks like there's more books. Yes. Dusk Isle, Eastern Provinces, Lost Prophecy, 7 Visions. What else? Letters. Fine. The Volume 1 for the meeting 2, 4, and 6. Gotta love these tribunal masks. I'll take them all. Yep, tribunal masks. I'm just buying his, not his entire inventory, but I'm buying a fair number of things. Unenchanted restoration staff. I see, I see. These aren't too bad. Oh, Vex teachings, of course. My bad. I need all of Vex he doesn't have volume 3 of Vex teachings. We're gonna have to get that later. But we've got so many items that belong in the gallery from Neloth. That's insane. I love it. Let's change our outfit back to our armor set 3, which is Ghost Choir 9's outfit. And we're gonna swap Ghost Choir 9's outfit for our current loot set. Should be called the Bone Mold Loot Armor. It enhances loot drops from enemies.
How am I supposed to get anything done with part of the tower withered like this?
Yes. I understand, Master Neloth. Hold on. I got a unique coin. That was pretty cool. Let's check behind this row of crates. Nothing? Nothing. I do like how there's just assorted mushrooms everywhere. Okay, we can get out of here now. Huzzah! Okay. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oriane J here. Okay, let's make a save. My goodness. What else we got? Okay. So, checking something. Sending me. Shenanigans. Nothing I have to worry about. Okay. Yep. Verona is dead. We have to go find her. I'm pretty sure the reluctant steward. She's around here somewhere. Like, we should just find her out in the area dead due to ash spawn. Yeah. Kingdom Come Deliverance is pretty fun. Like, I recommend that game. I haven't played the DLCs yet. And it'll be a year or two before I play the sequel, because I want to replay the original first. But, Verona should be in, like, this forest somewhere. Pretty sure. This quest glitches out for you all the time. Yeah, there should just be a corpse somewhere around here. I just need to find it. I see this, like, piece of red mountain that fell. Kind of funny. Yeah, I don't remember where she is. You don't like historical revisionism? I think we should have more historical revisionism. I think we should have more alternate histories. More what-if scenarios. I think we should absolutely diverge from real life. Because real life, it's not that it's boring. It's that you can do so much more. And have a lot more fun with it. But I'm not looking for a historical simulator when I play a game with alchemy in it.
Dragon. The book in my dream showed me.
Oh, watch this. Watch this guy.
It's working. I'm flying. I'm really flying.
I'm flying. I'm really flying.
What?
He went somewhere. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, but Kingdom Come was never a true historical simulator. People in the studio tried to convince me it was when I talked about the game. I called it a fantasy game, and people got really angry at me because I like pointed out all the fantastical elements in it that just didn't happen in real life, and they got like the studio itself as well as fans all got angry at me. It was really funny. I don't understand. Where's the corpse? Where'd the corpse go? Where'd the corpse go? Medieval GTA. Kingdom Come Deliverance is a great game, but it was never realistic. And people think that, oh, the second game betrayed them! They just weren't paying enough attention. Whoop, I am dead. Game over, everybody. What a shame. Yes. Mm-hmm. But no. You're angry about Kingdom Come Deliverance. I would be like, what would fucking social media do to you if you're worried about historical revisionism in Kingdom Come? Like, you should see the average history YouTuber or like the Twitter user. People are getting information from LLMs and spreading them as authority. I'm sorry, but Kingdom Come is like a video game is one of the least least like valid vectors of misinformation. Seriously. Like, you'd be surprised how many, again, historical YouTubers and, gimmick Twitch accounts that focus on history are just pulling their shit from LLMs these days. And are getting things extremely wrong. What are they called? Map tubers? Map tubers? Aliens did it, the History Channel. The History Channel, like, could only get people to watch the same thing so many times before they had to completely, redo, like, their lineup to be sensational. And so, yeah, it was bad. For a while before, they went to the aliens thing, I called it the Hitler Channel because so much footage came from World War II. World War II kind of went all the way back. And like World War II is basically as far back as you can go, where we started to get like really, really good coverage, you know? And so we, like, that's when I kind of stopped watching the History Channel, when they just kept showing World War II shit over and over and over and over. I'm like, okay, I've seen everything you have to say about World War II. I don't need to hear it from a different man, you know. Same shit from a different man. Just unnecessary to me. Okay, what I need to do here, I need to make a save, and then we have to figure this out, yeah. My goodness. My favorite World War II thing was called, I think it was Saga of Tanya the Evil, where this lady, it was a little girl who shoots guns and flies around with magic powers. Done. How you doing?
Dac0da, blade for hire. If you have the coin, I'm at your service.
Really? Well, I would consider yourself hired, sir.
Then let's be off.
Hell yeah. Tell me about yourself.
Dac0da, blade for hire. I'm worth every coin.
It was World War I. I just said that. Yeah, yeah. I said it was World War I. Chuck Norris Dragonborn there said no World War I. And then I said, I was following off of what he said. Also, let me see here. You get an F, you get a timeout. Because this isn't a quiz. We're having a lovely conversation. When you start quizzing people, you really kill the vibe. Feels disrespectful, you know? All right. How much is your usual fee?
5,000.
That's a bit much.
I know you could almost buy a house for that much, but like I said, you'll find I'm full of surprises.
Mm-hmm. Such as?
I've got swords, spells, and a few other tricks up my sleeve. The best swordsman in all Morrowind is at your service.
Right. You work with the Veteran Guard?
Seems like more trouble than it's worth.
What about cracking some rocks?
I never fancied becoming a miner. Rather die in the ash.
I see. Where are you from?
I grew up in the city of Blacklight in Morrowind. That's a proper city.
Yep. You don't like it in Solstheim?
I've called Raven Rock my home for a number of years. I've spent enough time on Solstheim to last a lifetime.
I see. You been to the Grey Quarter?
Don't even mention that place to me. It's a wretched place full of bitter Dunmer.
Bitter Dunmer. I see. We'll speak later.
All right.
So we got our new companion, Dac0da. We're gonna make a save now. We didn't get the flying guy, unfortunately, but we got Dac0da, so that's good. What is it with the community loving Solstheim so much? Well, the Solstheim is in Morrowind, it's a piece of Skyrim. In Skyrim, it's a piece of Morrowind. It's a nice little crossover, and it feels like a frontier. And I really enjoy that aspect of it.
I've spent enough time.
Yeah. Now, obviously, in Morrowind, we have Skyrim Home of the Nords, where we can experience Skyrim inside of the Morrowind engine. And, well, we don't really have the equivalent in, what do you call it? In Skyrim. So this is the best you get without it getting completely bastardized. Oops. Anyway. You can see by dropping a piece of Red Mountain onto Solstheim, they have more or less given us a bit of the atmosphere of Morrowind. By adding like ash hoppers and stuff like that, they've given us the feeling of fighting bugs, despite them not being the same bugs as we fought in Morrowind. Yep. I would call this Diet Morrowind, or Morrowind Light. From an atmosphere perspective. because I would argue that we're never going to get anything approaching Morrowind's story. ReZero, I've read some of the what if stories the authors created. They're really good. The main plot kind of sucks in the beginning, but gets a little bit better. All in all, I think it's okay. Like, it's not bad. But there's definitely times when it's better than other times. I'm gathering a bunch of herbs real quick. Solstheim herbs. We're fine. Okay. You doubt the Telvanni would install a levitation device? Correct. No. You're absolutely right. That is a... Well, we want to give you the feeling of levitating up a Telvanni tower without actually, like, implementing levitation. That's why they did it. The reality is, like, as far as how the Telvanni work, their towers act the way they do as a matter of exclusion. The idea is, if you aren't skilled enough to levitate your own way up, you aren't worthy to meet with a Telvanni master. That's the idea. Yep. Okay. We're gonna go fight Ash Spawn now. I have Dac0da with me, so could be fine. Is that your name? Let's find out. Yeah, it is Dac0da. That's our newest companion. I see he has a Flame Atronach. Beware the Flame Atronach pipeline, by the way. Yeah. My goodness. He's levitating you because he likes you. Yeah, something like that. In my playthrough, yes, because I met with him around the stone and basically said, come over to my place and we'll get to work. I'm like, okay, fair enough. But let me see here. Hold on. I think it was, because someone asked, if I go over to screenshots, downloads. Wow, that's it. That's definitely a download. No, should be under useful. So the Flame Atronachs were weird that I don't have that here. Oh well. Turns out the Flame Atronach pipeline was in a different place all along. It was there you go. TS6 will have boats, but wait, it'll have Dwemer airships. That'd be nice. I agree. Oh God, I didn't realize. I didn't realize they would do this. The Oblivion Remastered added little witch Flame Atronachs. That's horrifying. That is terrifying. Let me see here. Beware the Dwemer pipeline. There we go. 1996. Got it. I got the Beware the Pipeline image. There it is. That's it. This is the Beware the Pipeline. Yes. There's a drowned Dwemer airship in Solstheim. Yes. Yeah, in Morrowind, or downed, I should say. Yeah. There were more airships in... I'm trying to remember where it was. Elder Scrolls Adventures Redguard uses airships. Yeah. Got it. Let's go. We gotta fight Ash Spawn. See her little witch? Yes. Harry. Damn right. Hope sailing is in Elder Scrolls 6. You can get sailing in, what is that? There's a mod for Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall that adds sailing. Kind of cool. Trying to see if there's any wreckage here for us. Mead me. What? This way. There's some barrels there. I can't loot them though. They're in a weird spot. Arctic char. Yeah. There's nothing here for us. Let's get out. We're leaving. Gonna be hunting. Anyway. Let's figure it out. Jeez. OpenMW has boats too? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to go in about a half hour. A little less than that. So let's knock over the exterior of Fort Frostmoth. I just leveled up from discovering the new location. It's really funny. What are you gonna do, huh? Parry! He's dead. Yep. Who's down here? What's this? Mystery of Tolera? Nice. Belted tunic, don't care. There's fireballs going on. What's this? Ah, there he is. Yeah. I figured I was going to be able to play about 2 hours. More or less manifested. Okay. Let's go ahead and kill this thing.
Fort Frostmoth will never fall. Long live the Empire!
Long live the Empire. What? Missing wall running and climbing? True. Oh, that's a lot of ash spawn. Jeez. On. Got it. You're next. When my whip fails, it's like back hitting the wall. Yep. Okay, first things first. I played Gothic a long time ago. When it was new. So, what do I remember about it? Basically nothing. Yeah. Fort Frostmoth is a ruin. And it's a lot smaller than it was in Morrowind. But, we gotta go this way. Actually. No, I want to come back here and do the inside after we finish. So, yeah. Todd. What was that about Todd? Hold on. Let me see.
And if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. Please.
Okay. Let's see. Backlog list. Oh, no. I have way too much stuff to play right now. Hold on. Let me look at my Steam list to try to... I want to replay the Quake series. I want to do more Doom. Let's see. Oh, jeez. I'm like... There's Tisua Knight, Order of the Alchemists, Pseudo-Regoria, Lunistis, what else? Jeez. Don't Stop Girly Pop. Ooh. Yeah, there's way too many games for me to play right now. That's just the reality of the situation. I looked at, you never have enough Doom. Correct. Doom is my comfort game. The original Doom and Doom 2. But especially the original Doom's levels. I'd say my favorite pack to use personally is, what do you call it? It's Project Brutality, the in-development version, not the one that's out right now. The Maps of Chaos, and the Corruption Cards Randomizer. Maps of Chaos replaces the vanilla maps with, like, much bigger versions of them. But, like, adds, like, side paths and stuff to all the vanilla maps. I like it very much. Damn it. Wasn't able to climb up there. Gonna triple check. Yeah. Sending the wisps out to grab some things. This'll work. Unfortunately, we found the ash piles. Their bodies are gone. The Dwemer, I mean. There might be some that survived and ended up in oblivion, though. There's a good chance that, because one Dwemer was in oblivion at the time, it stands to reason that other Dwemer might have been in oblivion as well, in different realms.
Oh, this walking. I wish there was a Silt Strider around here.
Understood. I'm just clearing out the area around the fort since I don't have a whole lot of time right now. I know there's gonna be enemies. Ash spawn. Damn it. What are you gonna do, huh? Parry. Arundiamore and Ash. Oh, another Ash? Oh, I see. So this is the entrance of the tower. Fair enough. I'm just not ready to go inside yet, so I'm clearing things on the outside while I have time. Let's see where this leads. There's got to be a mod to open this up. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so, someone asked, they said, you're disgracing yourself by wearing those outfits. And I just, I did the whole Gaius monologue where, it's only fitting that I do what I want, for none of you have the strength to stop me. Alright. For the world of man to mean anything, man must own the world. Alright, let's see. Where are we going next? This way. Okay. That should do it. No, my favorite response for now is the one I've got in an OG format. An OG Vorbis, what do you call it? Little dialogue there. It's this one.
In the West, in old Calovia, that's where men are men.
That one right there, yeah. That's my favorite, personally. Because everything I do online is for fun. All of this is a game. And when someone gets angry at me and insists it's serious, like what I'm doing is serious, they're the ones who are trying to play my game. I have an off-brand Conan vibe going on. I mean, my goodness. Oh no! That is like level 120? What the hell? I have to be careful about that guy. Oh, jeez. Okay, here we go. Level 93. Okay, he's not too bad. Not too bad. I just need to be careful. Here we go.
You switch. I'm gonna blade you.
Are you gonna blade me? You seem to be. Yeah. Goodbye. Yeah. I'm just gonna tap you then. Yeah. Enjoy. What are you gonna do about it, huh? Yeah. Try again. Try again. Try.
Have your head.
Yeah. You switch. You switch. Good. What are you gonna do about it, huh? Nothing.
This is your final hour.
You say that, but you seem to be guarding a lot. Yep, it did. Border Grove is cleared. We got a Cloak of Resist Magic.
Hey, be careful.
Sorry. Okay. Yes. Meow. Off-brand Conan. I see, I see. Oh, creep cluster, nice. Let's go ahead and harvest everything we can. The wisps will go and grab things for me. Alchemy harvest! Good, good. Now we just chill out here for a minute. Harvest everything. It's been a while since you caught me live. Well, you just got to see the most absurd thing. That said, I am leaving in about 10 minutes. I've got to go soon. Real life calls. I just wanted to hop on after all the nonsense going on. It's an automatic dance. It picks up from one of 30 dances. Just randomly. But yeah. By the power of alchemy, you shall be harvested. Something like that, yes. Okay, we're going to glide down to the fort. And I'm probably going to log off there. How late is it over there? Let's see. It's 2:43 p.m. America has 3 main time zones. Sometimes 4, depending on your perspective. But, alas, I gotta go out and do things in real life, so I just wanted to sit down and do a quick stream and laugh at, you know, all of the nonsense going on today. It was really fun, regardless. Anyway, so what we're... You don't recognize Arizona. To be fair, Arizona and Nevada, a lot of that is government-owned land. So, you know, despite being one nation under God, blah, 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 we don't respect the federal government. Anyway, let's see. I'm trying to think what we're going to do. I got to go do real-life stuff and work on the thing I mentioned earlier. But... What do you call it? Yeah. So, thank you all for watching. We had a lot of fun. Check the early on in the stream if you want to hear about all the nonsense that went on the tweeters. It's pretty funny. The guy who started all the drama came back, was made fun of, and deleted his account a second time. I'm serious. Bye, everybody.